They could improve the same maps being picked over and over again, guys, by making it so there's a random multiplier for maps and then telling people as a wild card. Instead of limiting the map pool, as they're saying right here. Only 4 maps will be chosen or displayed instead of 6 to help them get picked more. Good evening, guys. Good evening, chat. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday, Thursday morning. Tonight, guys, we're going to be doing more of the Battlebits. Good. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening so far. Good. Ah, yes. The wonderful evenings of the Battlebits. I don't know how much more Battlebits we're going to be playing. As I mentioned before, guys, the viewership just is not there. All right, in addition to dying out even further because the game's been out for a while. The hype's kind of died off, and casters have just left. The big casters have left, and as such, since I streamed to alternate platforms to begin with, there just isn't much in the way of visibility. So, like, I still like playing BattleBit. Still a fun game. But we might have to swap. Else. Sadly, I think we're going back to Overwatch. I was thinking about Dead by Daylight, but Dead by Daylight is one that I played the game for fucking ever. And got to the point where, you know, maybe I don't want to play the game forever. So, even though there's a shitload of people watching, it's just like one of the games, it's not very engaging to play. As such, it's kind of boring. So, we'll see where things go, guys. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening so far. My coffee is brewing. Yeah. We're going to get into the tubes, watch a tube video here or two, see where things go, and then go from there. Good. Alrighty. The wonderful desktop. What do we got on the tubes, guys? Got some people watching me. B1M, I do love B1M. There is some Gamer Nexus news. I believe there's supposed to be a rumored new Intel GPU that's actually faster than what they have. Another Jack Frakes video. He's still jerking off. Battlebit. I mean, Battlebit's a fun game. There's a lot of people that play it. It's just not a lot of people that actually watch it. I don't actually think that guy's stretched. There are some really lanky people in the NBA. Like, really lanky. Where? Invincible. I swear we watched this already. It's recommending it to me. Because I definitely watched Invincible and it's pretty good. I'd say the only downside to Invincible was the crappy animation. It's not bad animation! What are you talking about? It's really good for Western... Yeah, Western animation sucks dick. It's fucking bad. It's like stuck in the 80s. Like cartoons stuck in the 80s, and they just try to, like... They think it's like the style that you have to have over here, and it's just not good. Like, anime is just constantly improved. With the exception being One Piece's most recent episodes, the animation is just constantly improved, and it's gotten better, whereas Western animation has just kind of been garbo. Like, you know, it's like the same sort of fucking animation you'd see in Family Guy for the most part. There's some cool things they did in Invincible, but for the most part, it's just not very good. And it might be a little bit of hyperbole there. There's still a Smarter Every Day we haven't looked at. Visited a pitch meeting, Witcher exploded because of the writers, which the writers are now blaming the fans. You can't make this shit up. The writers are now blaming the fans for why Witcher died. Oh, yeah. No, that was Yeah, even though Henry Cavill was in season 3, it was bad. It didn't matter. You could tell he gets the script well ahead of us. He knows exactly what's going on in that series well ahead of us, like all the actors do, right? They get the scripts well ahead of us, so he knew what was going to happen in season 3, well ahead of the fans. And yeah, I do not blame him. I do not blame him for leaving. We actually watched the animated short of Sojourn already. Apparently, didn't flank it properly. Cambridge Next is jerking off their new room. The insane scale of the world's tallest wind turbines. Real scale. So this picture is taken at an angle. Does that angle include the scale? That's not a side-by-side comparison. Actually, maybe it is. Maybe they just messed up the way the picture was, like they're trying to make it look that way. Possibly. Megasphere we covered already. Pretty cool. They needed the Eye of Sauron on there, for sure. Yeah, no one's gonna notice the solar panels. There's the drama that's happening right now with 4Z. Aren't gonna be looking at. Got 9 new animals in one day. I bet. Barn cats. I mean, a lot of farmers have barn cats. They don't take care of them. They aren't really their pets. They're just animals that are around their farm. Okay. Actually, the B1M video is 24,000, 24 minutes. Maybe we'll take a look at that. And I realize normally B1M videos are not that long. Okay, I'm gonna get my coffee, guys. We're gonna watch B1M. B1M is pretty cool. I need to put in the lasagna, guys. 1 second. Alrighty. Well, that's cooking away. Alrighty, let's take a look at a B1M. I do like a good B1M. Oh, God. The half volume.
I'm stood on a massive dam high in the Swiss Alps, but I'm not here for the snow, ice, or scenery. I'm here for this. One of the world's most challenging and epic construction sites.
Transformers movie engage.
Here are building an enormous new dam in the most unforgiving of locations. The site sits 2,000 meters above sea level. It's hours away from any major city. And you can only reach this place for a few months each year because the winter looks like this.
Nice.
Okay, campers, rise and shine.
The edited?
Don't forget your booties, because it's cold out there.
No, QWO.
It's cold out there every day.
Yeah, the volume's definitely too loud in the video.
Hold on a minute. Why are they building a shiny new dam when there's clearly already a dam standing right behind it? Well, that original structure is nearly a century old, has a crack in it, and is damaged beyond repair. It can't be fixed, it can't be demolished. And if nothing's done about it, well, things wouldn't be good. So here we are, building a dam in front of a dam.
Damn, guys. It's actually pretty cool.
But how do you replace something as massive as a dam in the middle of a mountain range?
Switzerland is like literally made for photos. Having been there, guys.
I've come to Switzerland to find out.
Like, you can literally go anywhere. Someone's backyard is literally just a future, like a landscape photo from like National Geographic. There's anywhere you go. They have like farms everywhere too. It's like really weird. They have farms like with fiber internet just in the middle of nowhere. Like 1 goat, 2 sheep, and a chicken or something.
I can't stop smiling because I'm on my way to see an incredible construction project.
Like you don't even need backdrops for any of this stuff.
Locations. Everything about this project is epic, including the drive to get here. Look at this, the waterfalls, the death-defying roads, mountains.
That's pretty good.
Snow.
My brother was there, I believe, for 4 years.
It's
3 years.
something out of a Bond movie.
You expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Oh,
Now, I'm not Sean Connery, and trust me, that ain't an Aston Martin, but I am here on a very special assignment of my own. You see, about 20 miles that way is an historic piece of infrastructure that served the people of this region well for nearly 100 years without any problems at all. That is, until now.
the construction channel, guys. Like infrastructure and construction channel. Yeah.
Just down there is the Spittleham Dam, one of 2 man-made walls that were built a long time ago to form this enormous body of water known as Lake Grimsel. Why does any of that matter?
Like you can
Well,
tell the
it may
volume's
not
so
be
loud,
as
like it
famous
sounds kind of
as
muffled.
the dam it looks exactly like
Oh.
in America, but this structure does have its own place in history.
You see, Spittleham is one of the world's first large arch gravity dams. It was built up here in the mountains between 1925 and 1932 and is actually older than the iconic Hoover Dam that we all know and love, which completed...
Survived World War II.
At 114 metres, Spittleham was also one of the tallest dams in the world when it finished. The vast structure was built by some 600 construction workers, almost entirely by hand.
Yep.
But hold on a minute. For those of you sitting at home wondering what on earth an arch gravity dam is, well, let's rewind a bit.
It's where a dam curves upstream and narrows, using its own weight and support bracings to force most of the pressure of the water behind it against the rock walls of the canyon that it sits in. They're ideal for when you're in an area of particularly hard rock, just like this part
Good
of
idea.
the Alps, and they require less material than similar methods.
The completion of this incredible structure meant that a new artificial lake could be created, and that's now used to generate hydroelectric power. Now, this lake is absolutely massive. It has a volume of 94 million cubic meters, making it one of the biggest reservoirs owned and operated by energy company KWO and one of the biggest reservoirs in the whole of Switzerland. But about 30 years after this amazing structure was completed, a pretty shocking discovery was made.
Lost their dynamic range, guys.
Back in the 60s, when the area was becoming popular with both tourists and filmmakers, some tests were
They get to pull from like some really like
made when the area
they
was
get some
becoming
really
popular
good
with-
stock footage. If you look at this, like down here in the bottom, you can actually see it's United Artists Art and Martin. Like for all the videos that they actually have some really good footage where you'll get some I call them Wikipedia explainers on YouTube, where all they do is basically pull up Wikipedia articles. They don't really have any first-hand research or not first-hand research, first-hand observation or anything like that. BONM will actually go to the sites, and they actually have like footage where like a lot of channels will just pull whatever's on Wikipedia or Google search.
both tourists and filmmakers. Some
This is one of the
tests
reasons we
were made
watch
on
it.
the dam, which threw up some very worrying results. Investigators found a big old crack on the lakeside of the structure. Well, actually, it was more than a crack. It's what's called a vertical separation. In other words, a massive chunk of material running almost all the way from top to bottom has started to separate from the rest of the dam, the mass concrete. There's a smaller horizontal crack below the crest of the dam as well. Over the years, it's been getting worse, and there are concerns about what might happen to the structure in the event of an earthquake.
Yes, Switzerland does get those. In fact,
Actually thinking
it averages more than 1,000 a year. Most of them are too small to even notice. In fact, there could be one happening right now, for all I know. But the one that occurred back in 1991, for example, was big enough to cause damage to buildings. Now, at this point, I know what you're thinking. Why go through all that effort of building a great big new dam in front of the original dam? Why not just repair the original dam or fix that crack somehow?
Well, that was the original plan. Break off the material that's already separating and patch it up with some new, better quality concrete so that it's even stronger than before. But it turned out to be too risky. An investigation showed that doing that could lead to a so-called alkali aggregate reaction, which could cause long-term damage to the concrete. On top of all this, quite literally, sediment has started building up behind the dam and is now accumulating around the lower discharge zone. That's not good, because if this area gets completely blocked, it'll become harder to release water from the reservoir if they need to.
Der Worst Case ist vielleicht in 30, 40 Jahren, wenn die Verformungen noch größer geworden sind, der Spalt noch größer. Wir haben ein
That's a long ways out.
hier, dann könnte es sein, dass ein Teil der Mauer in den See fällt.
Switzerland loves their fucking infrastructure, though. Like, if you drive around Switzerland, I spent a couple weeks in Switzerland. If you drive around Switzerland, they have fucking caves and caves and caves. Like, everything is, because it's so mountainous, they just, like, literally have caves through everywhere. And, like, tunnels through everywhere. And it's, like, the amount of money they pour into their infrastructure, putting aside, like, their public transit's really good. It's just insane. And this being one of them, Switzerland's also a very rich country, so... something, something, World War II, something, something.
So what if they just removed the dam? Well, that would mean all of that water having to go somewhere else. And because it's used to generate hydroelectric power...
In the US, people would do that and be like, oh my god, the wildlife's gonna come back. Imagine that giant deep crevice, that giant deep crevice just being an open area where deer can frolic and everything. Yeah, you're like, Yeah, there's a pretty big push in the U.S. to remove a lot of dams, and while some of them are obviously hazardous and or not kept up anymore, which definitely they should be removed, like removing dams that are actually used for power generation is probably not what we want to do right now. And the idea there is the reasoning and rationale, putting aside like ulterior motive, which some people want it for recreation, is because then it could then return to its natural state. Putting aside the fact you're going to have to offset that if it's used to generate power, you have to offset that somewhere else. So you'll get some green area, a lake will disappear, which already exists, and we have to replace that power with something else, carbon. More than likely not carbon neutral.
That would leave a gap in the energy grid. That left them with only one option: build an entirely new dam in front of the old dam, and then flood the massive space between them using a tunnel. The original dam I'm currently standing on is going to be retained. It's a piece of history after all. But the job of carrying the weight of all that water is going to be taken over by the new, younger and fitter dam.
That's interesting. I thought they would have demolished it.
It sounds really simple, but trust me, it's not.
It's going to take a lot of time and money. Luckily, the country's home to a whopping 800,000 millionaires, and that's on a population of only 9 million people.
Yep.
Millionaires who've had to adapt recently.
Yep. Like, it is incredibly, incredibly difficult to become a Switzerland citizen. Incredibly fucking difficult. Like, you have to have, like, some upstanding qualities, or you have to be really fucking rich. So basically, they only let certain people into their country, and they prune them pretty well. So their country's wealth is extremely high. Their minimum wage is also extremely good, too. That being said, when I was over there, there's almost no nightlife because eating out is incredibly expensive. Like, going to, like, a pub here, you know, maybe you'll spend, like, 20, 25 bucks maybe at a pub, right? You get a couple beers, maybe not 20, 30 bucks at a pub. Get a couple beers, get a burger or something, $25, and $30 with tab and stuff. You go to Switzerland, you eat out, you're going to spend like maybe $60 or $70. It's pretty expensive. I think one of the cheaper ones we went to was like $30. But that was like a hole-in-the-wall place, which is still pretty good. We had a bratwurst and beer and stuff, but it's still expensive. Still really, really expensive. The nightlife almost does not exist there because it's just too expensive. Everything's too expensive.
The institution since 1856 collapsed earlier this year. In fact, Bloomberg reports families worth over $500 million, Swiss or otherwise, are changing their strategies, looking to other safe haven investments, with another area of interest being collectibles, with the greatest allocations to art. In fact, thousands of the BLM subscribers are
insert
employing
ad spot.
but million US, but nothing like this. Cost-wise, the $140 million new dam is pretty small compared to your typical mega
Actually,
project.
relatively cheap for a
But
project
its
like
sheer
this.
scale and the challenges facing its teams are immense.
So it seems like they're building this on top because there's an outlet for the dam underneath. They must be building it on top of the outlet, and as such, they're just going to seal up the outlets on the bottom at the end, so they're still going to use part for the dam. I think.
Right
Unless they
here
already
is
deflected
where it's
parts of the
being
dam.
built, with the old dam towering behind it. Construction's been underway since 2019, and
Older
it's
dam
due to
honestly
fully
just looks
wrap
better,
up by
but
2025.
I guess they're doing it on a budget,
Obviously,
guys.
A lot's changed in dam design since the 1930s.
Oh.
The original dam was built with a single arch, which is that huge curve you can clearly see from here.
Which is what makes it really cool.
Take a look at a cross section, and the lake side of the dam rises in a straight line.
Now, its replacement is going to be a double curvature dam, which means it'll curve in a vertical direction too. That means the dam's walls can be made thinner, meaning less materials, while still having the strength needed to hold back
Cool.
water. The new dam will be the same height as the old dam, but strong enough to be further extended in future if there were ever plans to grow the reservoir. Building all of that goes like this. It started with clearing space for the new dam. Now, this being solid rock, the team used controlled explosives. And doing that right next to the old dam that's holding back a massive lake full of water without damaging it is just about one of the trickiest construction maneuvers ever pulled off. From there,
Actually
the
pretty true.
vast dam wall is rising as a series of staggered 15-meter wide towers over the course of 4 summers. It's built like that so that each segment can dry or cure
Yeah.
faster.
I think
and
the
to
Hoover
increase the
Dam's
overall
still
strength of the
curing?
dam wall.
Because of how fast they built it. Concrete, like the thicker it is, the more time it takes to because it's a like a heated reaction, the more time it takes to actually cure in the center. And there's different things they can do to offset that. I think one is which is piping cooled water through it. So it actually, because it's an exothermic reaction, if I remember right. So concrete heats up when it cools, and that causes it to actually basically solidify slower. So you can offset that by putting tubes through it and piping hot, cold water through it and cooling it off. Is the Hoover Dam still curing? Yes. It's harder and heavier every year. Even in 2017, 82 years after construction, Hoover Dam was completed in 1935. Depends entirely
müssen jederzeit sicher sein, dass der
on how thick it is,
nichts passiert.
temperature.
Also auch bei den Sprengarbeiten zum Beispiel, bei allen Tätigkeiten, die wir machen, muss die Mauer sicher sein.
Overall, some 215,000 cubic meters of concrete will be used.
Oh my god, a growl!
Next, a huge tunnel is being carved through the mountain.
Kind of an interesting thing. When I was in Europe, there's actually a lot of, like in the US, where it's a big deal if a woman's doing like a man's job, right? A blue-collar work job. In Europe, there's just a lot of women that work blue-collar jobs. And, like, it's not really outside the ordinary, especially in Germany. Very weird. Not necessarily because it's wrong, but rather because in the US, people like make a big deal out of it when in other parts of the world it's just happens.
Will allow water to be discharged from the reservoir and sent downstream if the levels ever get too high. But before the excavation can be completed, the reservoir must be completely drained by sending all of that water down into the hydropower system. Teams will then clear the sediment on the lake.
Oh, so it is
beds
actually in
and
front
dig the
of...
reservoir.
The way this is set up, it actually looks like the base here would be holding back water already. Maybe it is.
Before allowing the reservoir to refill naturally. After that, they'll gradually flood the area between the two structures, and the new dam will take over the task of holding back the weight of the lake. The old dam can then...
Curious thought here is if the dam itself has an insane amount of pressure pushing against it, right, holding it, and at a very specific angle like that, is if you release that pressure, will it actually cause it to possibly collapse in the opposite direction because the pressure is actually maybe even holding it together.
And enjoy its retirement in the same place it's always been.
Not that it would matter
and
much.
Having finally lost its near century-long battle with the lake. Behind the scenes, or rather inside the scenes, several access tunnels are being formed through the middle of the dam, making for the slightly terrifying location where I find myself now.
That's right, I'm currently stood in the middle of the dam with enormous amounts of concrete around me. Just through there is the old dam, and the other side of that is several million cubic meters of water, which when you're standing in a place like this, isn't such a great thing to think about.
Drilling boards.
There's
Gotta make the frame.
massive amounts of work going on here and a huge amount of pressure to get it done right and quickly. As you can imagine, one of the biggest tasks is getting that amount of concrete up a mountain. But they found a clever way to do it. Just behind me is the dedicated on-site concrete plant that's been built specifically for this project. And
This isn't really uncommon.
Construction of a nearby power plant in
Most
its
big projects
production
have
of the
this.
concrete material. It's just one example of how the construction process on this project is being shaped by its extraordinary location.
Driving on top of the dam right now into this site. It's just coming out of the mist. Look at this. The Spittelam Dam isn't entirely on its own up here in the mountains. Perched high above it is the Grimsel Hospice, a luxury hotel that's also been here since the 1930s, and you've got to drive over another dam to get to it.
There are all sorts of really fucking cool places like this all over Switzerland. I'm not lying. When I was there, you can literally hike somewhere and there's a little tiny restaurant there. Just like someone decided to retire and make like a gift shop in the middle of nowhere, and they serve like drinks and maybe some food. Yeah, just in the middle of nowhere, and they have to take helicopters to get there. That being said, a lot of people in Switzerland are very active and they hike all over the fucking place. And like I said, this isn't something special. This isn't like you go to the Rockies and go to a specific place in the U.S. This is fucking everywhere. It's like, it's one of those places you have to visit. As I mentioned before, like I went to Europe a couple different times, and each time I've mentioned, everyone in the U.S. probably should visit Europe at some point in their life for a couple weeks. You don't need to spend a lot of money just to see the sights, see how they do some things better, some things worse, and some things are just different. And there's a lot of really, really fucking cool places in Europe. Just like if you're in Europe, you probably should visit the U.S. at some point in your life because we just do things different. One of the big ones that people talk about when they come over here is literally how you just drive and there's nothing. Not that that's really a huge takeaway, but yeah, like in Europe, you can literally drive for like 10 minutes and you'll hit a city. Like every 10 minutes, there's just a new city you're running into.
But when you've got a dam to build, the going can be tough. Teams here are working near continuously, in shifts 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's because for about half the year, this place is absolutely covered in snow, and work on the dam has to stop entirely. So they're working doubly hard now while they can.
Ja, wir haben hier eine saisonale Baustelle. Wir können ja nur vom
In May to late October.
Ende Oktober arbeiten. Das sind etwa 6 Monate, die wir als Bauzeit zur Verfügung haben. Und während dieser Zeit muss das Bauprogramm umgesetzt werden. Wir müssen da die geplanten Ziele erreichen, weil in einer späteren Phase ist irgendetwas aufzuholen schlichtweg.
I wonder if they keep their workers employed year-round, and they're just basically, they work a lot during the summertime.
I don't really know what it's like in the snow. One person that does is Lucius Gartman.
Lucius has lived in this region for more than 20 years and is now a tour guide for people visiting the sites of the area, including the dam and the power plants. Apparently, the best way for him to explain what happens here in winter is to show it from above. And the best way to do that is to jump on one of these.
No.
But these gondolas are more than just a tourist attraction, right?
Yeah, it was built for the workers to been moved up here because in winter you have no chance to get up here on the road, so you have to
Lots of gondolas all over the place too. Very mountainous, like I said.
all the time.
I'm from London. We have, you know, maybe a foot of snow is like the worst snow we get. How much snow are we talking here?
UK is kind of weird. They're like in a kind of like rainy, just year-round state.
Snow up here. 3 meters of snow. 3 meters of snow. Yes.
Basically, when the cold sets in up here, you need more than just a thicker pair of socks. The site almost disappears under snow. If the project didn't shut down, those working at height would have to endure 200 km/h freezing winds. There's the threat of avalanches. Pouring concrete would become next to impossible. None of it sounds good.
They actually shovel the other dam off?
The construction site mid-October till mid-May, and they cannot maintain the construction because of the snow, and it's much too cold for work with concrete.
Enormous piles of snow aside, there's the sheer remoteness of it all. The nearest city, Lucerne, is about 50 miles away behind numerous sharply twisting mountain passes, which can make getting the right materials, equipment and people to the site very difficult, even when the sun's shining.
Yep.
Take the 2 massive red tower cranes behind me, standing 92 meters above this site. They had to be built in sections, brought here by 70 different lorries through the twisting Grimsel Pass, the only route they could take. And because there's not much space on this site, they had to be assembled straight away. There's no room for storage. So timing those deliveries perfectly was...
I mean, they could flew them up. Wonder if it would have been more expensive. Probably would have been more expensive. You can get some helicopters that can lift some heavy shit, though.
Like all major infrastructure schemes, there's a bigger payoff here. You see, out of sight, deep below the surface of its reservoir, this dam plays a critical role in keeping the lights on across Switzerland.
That all happens in a turbine room deep inside the mountain underneath the reservoir. And to get there,
Yes, Lane.
I've got to go through here. I'm now driving through a mountain and under a huge reservoir. Look at the sat nav. We are going under a lake. We're down here to see one of the hydroelectric power plants, machines that keep Switzerland running. So we've come down to a pretty noisy location. What is this? Where are we now?
We are now at power plant Grimsel 2, which is located 100 meters below the level of Lake Grimsel. With all our 13 power plants, we maintain 21 turbines and, very important, 5 pumps. We have the possibility to maintain a perfect balance of consuming and producing electricity in Switzerland.
Kind of a shame we can't do hydro anymore.
It was built nearly 50 years ago, and it's a really good example.
So, like, obviously hydro still exists, but in order to flood a lake,
What does that mean?
like, to make a lake out of nothing, like, environmentalists will not have it anymore.
At different altitudes are connected, allowing water to flow from one to the other. As the water falls at force downhill, it turns turbines that generate electricity. When there's not a lot of demand for energy, the spare surplus energy is used to pump water back up to the higher lake.
So they're using their lakes as pump storage too. That's fucking fantastic. Which is, by the way, that means they're basically batteries. This is the best form of energy storage, which is something no one talks about when they talk about green energy. Solar panels and wind need to have energy storage because the wind doesn't always blow and the sun doesn't always shine. So when there's a surplus, you send it back. Basically, you power the pumps to push it back upstream, right? And which makes it a battery. It's it's the energy is moving around, kinetic energy or whatever it's called, stored energy.
Then, when energy is needed, the water is released again.
I mean,
Overall,
that's great.
hydropower is a more consistent energy source that doesn't experience the same peaks and troughs in supply as wind or solar. KWO has
But you can't do that in the US
series of
anymore.
systems doing this up here in the Swiss Alps. generating energy multiple times from the same water as it flows down from the mountains.
Water is coming from Lake Oberaar, 500 meters above us, and when we are in this power plant running on full power, all the 4 machines, there are 100,000 liters per second running through these tunnels.
100,000 litres a second.
100,000 liters per second.
That is mind-blowing.
Just like the Spittelam Dam above it, Grimsel 2 is another incredible feat of engineering. But amazingly, there are some 200 dams across Switzerland and an incredible 700 hydropower stations like this.
Dude, like look,
Many of them
like the
tucked
photos make
out of
themselves.
sight, helping quietly power the country.
What do you love most about living in this part of the world?
It's just the mountains, simply the mountains, these areas, how rough it is here, and I just love it.
Construction projects can sometimes raise questions about whether or not they're really necessary, but that's not the case here. This historic structure simply has to make way for a new and improved version. Yes, this country is incredibly unique. Few places on Earth have the landscape, the climate, or the expertise to build and maintain hundreds of dams and hydro plants. But it's not a type of infrastructure that's unique to Switzerland. And as magnificent structures like this all around the world,
Like, this looks really weird, guys, but that chasm below him is really fucking deep. Like, he's really fucking high up, and you don't really put that into perspective, and maybe you probably won't ever be able to do that unless you visit Switzerland and you actually have been on a mountain. It is, yeah, like, because they're so steep, like, it's literally just like not really a sheer face, but there's a lot of valleys. Yeah. Like, that looks like, oh, maybe that's just a backdrop. No, that's just a really deep valley.
beginning to age, it might be that drastic action has to be taken elsewhere in time too. What these amazing teams are achieving up here in this most breathtaking and unforgiving.
This is where you definitely need drone footage.
Construction and its ability to impact and shape the lives of millions of people. The views are pretty damn epic too.
Drone footage.
In der Schweiz, das so spannend ist im Moment. Spannende Aufgabe, wunderbare Umgebung. Das ist das Schöne am Projekt hier.
Cool.
This video was sponsored by Masterworks. You can skip their waitlist at the link below.
Longer video than normal. Normally their videos are like 10 minutes.
And supporting charity
Good.
in this space through our Get Construction
Okay.
Talking initiative.
I do like the B1M guys. Oh,
Video channel for construction, from the channel that takes you up into the heart of the Swiss Alps.
oh,
Hit that damn subscribe button.
ooh. Oh, he's excited. Pretty cool. Definitely a fan of B1M guys. Pretty cool video. Like I said, you definitely should visit Europe at some point in your life. Just kind of segment in there. Have to visit Europe. Let's take a look at the Reddits here, guys, and we're going to move on to the Battlebits here. Invasion and official trailer. We covered that already. Why is every hero so mean to Junkrat? He is the ugly duckling, apparently. Hey, there isn't really a reason. Like, Reaper's an asshole. All of his interactions basically him trying to make friends and then everyone rejecting him for one reason or another or belittling him. Yeah, no shit. He's just like me. Meanwhile, Kiriko's a complete asshole to everyone and no one seems to care. For some reason. I guess just because she's cute or maybe good. I don't know. Depending on what you consider good. Anyone else gonna miss hide and seek? No, just like all other arcade modes in Overwatch, it's a gimmick. People play it once and they're done. Which is why I said it was a waste of development time. Will you play Overwatch 2 on Steam? Yes, if you can change your name. Definitely. Your mom's a nipple. No. Oh. Free name changes on Steam? Possibly, guys. Yep. AMD Reddit's, guys. Good. $8950X, 25% faster, 3900K, and multi-thread performance single core gains stand at 10 to 15%. Not going to buy a new CPU without an X3D cache, guys. So a giant level 3 cache or Intel with... They're supposed to have a level 4 cache. I guess it's not going to be this year. Allegedly, they're going to have a giant level 4 cache. Apparently, Meteor Lake's not going to have those, so... Not until the next one comes out. Need that big cache. It makes gaming so much smoother, especially multiplayer games. DVD Reddits. There's a trying because ain't no ways. This is another one for the Blast Door. One health state instead of 100 health states. Oh my god, it's a bug. I was watching people play the new Alien. That fucking alien's bad. Like, not only is she just like a shitty killer with like a whip, or he is a shitty killer with a whip. Yeah. Like, I haven't actually seen anyone play well. They actually have like mechanics in the game to kill him. Or like stun him and stuff like that. Yeah, like in addition to pallets in general. Very, very easy killer to play against. And not remotely good. Ivan Xenomorph could escape BHVR's foot fetish. Why did he look so human? Question. Probably because they're stretched from a human model. Nice. There are actually people who only play one side? Yeah, the majority of survivors only play one side. Why is this even a question? Like, there wouldn't be wait times for killer, because it's a 4-to-1 ratio, or survivor. There wouldn't be wait times for survivor if everyone played both sides. Depends on where you live and time of day. Battlebit Reddits. Made skin shown on the official Battlebit Twitch Rivals dev stream. See. I guess. Dropped 208 kills on Whack with Little Bird. Here was my highlight. Probably someone that's cheating. Part of the problem while being in an aircraft is figuring out where exactly the bodies are. Obviously the barricades are there, so it gives you some sort of hint. A lot of people in the same spot, guys. Did you just die to a rocket? No way. What I've been telling people, the only reason you don't see this in every match is because there's no heli required to train on shooting range, see people. It's finding people. As with Battlefield and when I played in Battlefield, a lot of it has to do with finding people on the ground. Battlefield is much easier to identify where people are compared to Battlebit. Battlebit, yeah, obfuscates locations of people pretty well. Where in Battlefield you have your map, your mini-map, and pointing out people. And there's a bunch of things to scan and give you information. This game, not so much, which makes it very difficult. This, I mean, he might not even be cheating. These barricades are a very clear indicator where people are, and then you just aim at the pile of dead bodies and, and shoot it. So maybe not that. Also, don't, like, so even if you are good in a helicopter, that means you're not going to get a lot of kills. They are meta for the most. Someone gets good to know them. No, I wouldn't mistake this for being able to do this in every game. Yeah, no, this is not an every map occasion. It's not meta. I use a little bit of the crosshair and the thing floats erratic in flight. This gives you lead position. That crosshair is where his bullets actually fire. In my personal opinion, they shouldn't even give that to him. Talking about the one that's a lead position, he doesn't understand how it works. Counter here is people can't be found. It's finding people in the helicopter to shoot them in the first place. That's why I mentioned before, like with people that have like 300 kills, not 300 kills, like 120 or 150 kills on certain maps. It's like you have to find people to shoot them and be able to be aware of everyone at all times. And that's not something you can do unless you're cheating. Plus screen only have 4 maps instead of 6. Yeah, we talked about at the beginning. There's other ways that could actually improve the map pool by giving like a random multiplier to certain maps, or randomly to maps. Random multiplier to random maps, or a multiplier to random maps. Trophy systems in the game, they'll help on the bridge. Sad, because that means we can't use C4 and stuff. Okay, we're gonna do some battle bits here, guys. It's actually a long B1M video. I had a lot to comment on there. Good video. Okay, let's move along. I don't know why there's a new BIOS. It's basically just one number version better, two number version. Difference in the patch notes. Good. I love playing roulette with my BIOSes, guys. That makes me feel phenomenal. Alright, let's actually play the Gamazes. Actually. Alrighty. As I mentioned before, I think we're going to go back to Overwatch. I don't know when we're going to do it. Tonight, tomorrow, not tonight. Some other night. Maybe this week, maybe next week. I don't know. Still playing off stream, guys, to keep up my skills. Let's change categories here. Ready. Yep, there just isn't anyone in the directories, guys. It's just there's no one playing the game. It's a great, nope, no one watching the game. There's plenty of people playing the game, but no one watching it. I'm gonna go wash my coffee cup up, guys. Grab a soda. Be right back. Alrighty, guys. Let's do some Battlebits here. Okay. Also, time of day doesn't help, but mainly watching. No 90 ping server, guys. No nighttime. No multi. With the kind of weird shit going on. With the kind of weird shit going on right now with, like, nowheres on the East Coast servers, we might play 90 servers too. 90 ping servers. Lots of nowheres late night now. We just get in the same server? Good. Uh-huh. Which means late night servers, less than 100 people too, the server will clear out. Ah, Wackistan. Lovely. My lasagna is cooking. Oh my god. Started 72, that's fine. Still a West Coast server. What we're using now, P90. Go. Yeah. Fuck you, squad lead. Suck my donger. The bridge, guys. Let's go die. Wait. Hello. That's nowhere.
Oh god! He was behind me!
Yeah, right there.
Yes, Leo will live through this together.
Okay, somebody's in that bunker.
Come on, boys.
I thought that was a friendly. I saw the blue below me, I thought that was a friendly. That's not a friendly. These guys are actually below. That's where I want to be.
Playing on that sissy stuff. We'll get see, boys.
I thought I went around the side. I thought I went around the side. I did not. Oh. Guys, this teammate's down there, guys. Not where we want to be. Oh, no. Holy fuck, how is he still alive? How did that other guy not kill him? Bad timing. Dude, we got teammates literally down here in the gutter. Not doing anything.
Boys, what are we doing?
I don't know why you guys are down here. Going over there, we're gonna go back around the side, hopefully. They're like literally sitting in the open wing to get sniped from above. I have no idea what they're doing.
Boys, we gotta attack C. Come on, we gotta charge. This way. Come on, you guys are sitting ducks. Come on, just run.
I like how he's trying to encourage the fodder. Like, please, please move. Stop being a sitting duck, please. I worry for your soul. Oh, that's a sniper. Please, please. I mean, say it.
Where's Sergeant? Where's Sergeant again? Hey, Sergeant. Makes me feel safe.
I'm surprised we made it.
Where am I?
Buddy.
Oh, there you are, Sergeant. Yeah, boy. Poor players.
No.
Snipers.
I'd say just hold the position right now. Go for D. Go for D.
The way the map works.
Yes, sir.
Fuck is that? Sounded like that guy literally appeared behind me. There is definitely teleport in this game. There's also trigger lock. We've seen both. Yesterday, actually. Actually, trigger lock was yesterday, and 2 days ago was teleport.
Guys, we have to come underneath the bridge.
Which is not where you want to be. Usually your game's not doing too hot if people can teleport around in it. It's like one of those very easy to prevent things.
What's up?
So. Probably means they're rotating around the map clockwise. Another guy there. No way. And they took B. Now they're going for C. Other way. Other way. Other way behind us. Behind us.
Yes, move to C.
Other direction. We're going counterclockwise. Counterclockwise.
I'm hit.
Do a tower across the way.
There you go. Look at that. Give him a med kit. You'll remember me now.
Can we call in
That's a sniper.
Dude, I don't have any bags. Just make more make a bandage. Make it out of your clothes. I got one. Rip my undies up. Make a bandage out of it.
Anyone got eyes
You guys
on
are awfully
vehicle?
desperate here.
Ah, fuck? I'm dead again! I'm alive again!
There's snipers on the left side. Towards F. They seem to be shooting inside the walls.
There's snipers.
Okay. They definitely changed something where if you're up against, it's hard to jump if you're up against stuff, like you get stuck on it, like it grabs your arm or something. Looks lost. Yeah, right there on the right. Might have been an enemy on my left.
On your right side.
The only reason I'm still using the P90 is if you compare it to another stat stick, because I think right now it's 1.04 with silencer on it, is because a comparable, like a Groza, is 1.04 as well with the silencer. But this is a 50-round mag where the Groza does not, even though the Groza does more damage. It doesn't really matter. You get an extra 20 rounds, it's a big deal. And a very stable gun.
Over here. Help me. They shot my left nut. Help me.
I don't know what the fuck our team's doing.
They got a sniper on towers. They got Leo. We need someone to take out the tower.
You're breaking up. Can't hear you. That wasn't him breaking up. That was him stuttering. Wow. I might swap squads here, guys.
We got him.
Oh, purely because our teammates are literally just kind of pile driving into their spawn, and it's not really helping us. Good evening, Naro. How's your day going? This map's like all BCD. That's what really matters. BCD.
Go cat B.
The objective next to their spawn is like the last one you take when you're about to cap them out. And our team right now is jerking off at it.
On that building.
Oh, that's a juicy nade. Oh, that is so good. Okay. And he just one-tapped me in the brain. But you sub. I don't think I have the ability for people to sub to me.
I'm falling back on the D.
Yeah? I'm from Twitch and recently branched out. Actually, I mean, a sub on Twitch on YouTube isn't the same thing as a sub on Twitch. A sub on YouTube is like a follow, if I remember right, unless you're talking about an actual sub, like a Twitch sub. You can follow the channel on YouTube. I appreciate it, by the way.
Wait, someone steal it. Someone steal it. Someone steal it.
We're probably, as I mentioned before, we're probably going back to Overwatch. Battlebit, despite it being a fantastic game, and there's a lot of people that play it, doesn't seem like anyone wants to watch it. Good. Push! Push!
Got me, I'm about to die. Please.
Yeah.
Holy.
Late to the party, guys. Oh my god, the snipers, the free snipe kills. So helpless.
And we got a repair gun.
And now we got D. Now we're going back clockwise. We're going clockwise.
Sir, they're bringing in a vehicle coming from D.
And a sniper. I mean, I guess if you really want some points here, we can do this. Probably gonna die. There's a limited amount of time at which you can cross the bridge before they get ingrained.
I'm fucking. Well, about me. They got a vehicle coming from D. They're approaching C. Ahead. To make it.
And for some reason, turning down the microphone in game doesn't work, guys. Like, the microphone volume, you literally can't change it. It's just always a static amount. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Yeah, you don't fucking say.
With that smoke.
Oh! No! He blew up my C4, which killed me! So they changed how ownership of C4 works. So if you shoot someone else's C4, you take ownership of it. So he shot my C4, which killed me and killed him. Hilarious.
Thank you. I'll get the bad fucking best.
You stole my dick back on.
Mr. Poopy Bajo, please. Oh, that's a
Thanks, Xbox.
Throw grenades into the smoke, we're all laying down. Throw grenades. No,
Fuck.
don't throw grenades. Don't.
Yeah, no, he's right. Throw grenades. Throw grenades.
Don't throw grenades.
Throw grenades. No, you throw grenades. Don't listen to him. Throw grenades. Throw grenades. They want you to throw grenades. They're just playing hard to get. They're playing hard to get right now.
Oh, fuck.
We got this, we got this, we got this. Right there.
He's right there. He's right there. We have.
Fucking shit out of
That happens. And I appreciate it, though. Battlebit isn't really, Oh, yeah. Hey, guys.
Grenade boys are pushing up.
What about C4? I hear you guys want C4. Holy shit. I just killed a shitload of them, guys.
Fuck, they're pushing! They're pushing!
We should push too! Good evening, troll. You guys all related to each other? No way.
Oh, and I got you again.
Normally, let's it.
Guys, let's go.
Leading guys.
Fuck, you blew up my C4. Normally, YouTube's kind of weird. YouTube is like one of these things where there's like no one, and then there's just a bunch of people. They took C behind us?
Grenades out!
The algo recommends you. Guys, they took C. They took C. They took C behind us. Behind us, guys. C. C. They took C. They took C. They took C.
Turn around.
They're behind.
They took C. They took C.
You're getting flanked. Turn around. Protect the butthole. Protect the butthole.
Get up, boy. Get up. Don't.
We need reinforcements on bridge. We're getting fucked.
Oh.
This shit's backwards, man. We're getting fucked really hard.
Dude, this group right here is getting pinched from both sides, like what's left of D, and then C is coming through here. Oh, they're all dead now. They're all X's. Surprisingly, there's no one driving that.
Squad leader, I need a drop location.
Good see, boys.
For your grenades. Oh, I just died around the corner. That guy knew what he was doing. That's nowhere, guys. Throw grenades. Throw your nades.
What the
Holy fuck, guys.
Yeah.
That sucks. That was a good brick at the end there, too. I shouldn't have done that. I thought they were coming for me, and I don't think they were. Oh, no. We had a great flank, too.
Fuck you, brother.
Throw your grenades. Throw your grenades. Let's try that. Nice. And that.
Oh!
Oh. No. Is it a fake stream? No. You mean, is it a recording? No, I'm live. Ish. I stream on Kick, Facebook, as well as YouTube. Facebook is, well, YouTube is kind of weird. Facebook is like absolutely dead. Occasionally get someone on there. Push, guys. You see sniper kills are dead. Claymores. Claymores. I'll stay there.
Oh my god, yeah.
You're laying on the ground dead. How do you like being a dead body?
Get up!
Holy shit, I'm alive. I appreciate it, dude. Thanks for the sub. Throw grenades! Throw grenades! Throw them back! Throw the grenades back! It's weird, like, you'd expect everyone to throw their grenades, right? I've talked about this before. But no, there's a lot of people that never throw their grenades. And you tell them to throw their grenades, and they throw their grenades.
Buy a little touch, bro.
There's a bunch of guys near the barricade. Just as an FYI.
All dead here, all dead, all dead. I killed 3. Thank you.
Ah. Good shit.
Right, let's go.
That's a knower. That is a knower. Good shit. It's tough to pick out because this is a giant area, and people just go down to the like major thoroughfare.
Smoking, we gotta go. Oh my god!
Holy fuck!
In front. Hey.
Just run down the major thoroughfare, right? So you can expect people to come from the same angle. But right as it's coming around the corner, he's ADS to my face. Why is there a helicopter here? Throw grenades.
Dude, there's so many splashes going off. Holy shit.
How are you not dead? There we go. Throw grenades. They're at the end of the bridge, guys. Ah, Wakasan's great. But it's overplayed! Yeah, I know, it's still good. I've played this game 12 hours a day because I stream it! Yeah, no, it's still good.
Oh, I have a 700K.
See? It's like being a fucking Matrix runner, guys.
I killed 4 with my nade. I killed 4 with my nade.
Tank's dead. Tank's dead. It's like they're flanking us. Yes. That guy's dead. Okay. Dude. There's another guy there. Coming up right side. I didn't see it. Uh-oh. Backside of C. Behind C. Behind C.
We keep focusing C. We focus at C. Well.
Our fucking,
Guys, watch out behind.
our bridge flank is now getting flanked again. Well, yeah, they're all turning to X's. Yep. Alright.
Understood.
I got the car, guys.
Yeah. Reason I wasn't in that Jeep is because I fully expected to explode here in half a second. Oh, they survived. It's on fire though. That snipe. Maybe I should have went around on the outside edge. Is they're going around the other side to kill me? Thanks.
There's roof camping.
You mean they're sniping? For sure.
Boys, follow me, follow me, follow me.
What the fuck is that? How's he not dead? Like I dick shot him like a half a dozen times. More, actually, 20 times or so? A couple dozen times. Nice.
Wait, I need a flanking party. Shit. I need a flanking party. Where's my squad?
They're sniping right now.
No worries, I'm always trying to stay. Understood, Oscar.
Maybe you guys should push rather than die right here.
There's a pathway.
How about...
Watch out.
So what happens on the bridge, guys, people get hurt, and then they stop pushing because they're hurt, and they don't want to die. So then...
Dude, their whole team is just right behind that corner. Throw some grenades.
Oh, they start me tooing back. I thought they're right there. They're actually behind the little piece right there.
Quit it!
Oh, someone saw Reddit and they got themselves a helicopter. That is nice. Oh no! Oh, that's at least another 2 kills. Ah, fish in a barrel, guys.
I'll strap it.
There's somebody else here, but I don't know where he's at.
Grenades. There are grenades.
I found some rat bolting down the back.
The guy here.
Bro, from what? He's like... That was the most right there. Oh, too bad.
No, no, no! Holy shit. Push, guys! I killed a bunch of them. Right side. Push right side. They're rezzing. Holy fuck, how am I alive? We're here to cleanse the bunker. Holy fuck, there's an orgy up here, guys. Ah. Oh, we lost, by the way. How'd we do? Oh my god, I broke 100. Holy shit, most of those are C4 kills, though. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, yeah. Nice round 100. Nice. All those C4 kills. I think half my kills were C4. Maybe 2/3 of my kills were C4. And grenades. Ah, good. Anything other than night. We do not play night. And do not play multi. Multi-isle is boring as fuck. Nice. Well, hope you guys are having a wonderful evening, chat. Good. Ah, the ship map. Currently playing the P90. Pretty good. I don't know if we're going to stick with the P90, though. I can see why a lot of people use it. It is very well balanced, and it has 50 rounds. Basically has a free giant mag on it. Normally you have to take a giant hit to your stats when you put a big mag on it. This is 27. The P90 is 28. Yeah. And it fires faster. Rose is, I guess, the most comparable. Some are 1.04 different, being the P90. Around May. It does have more damage. Grows is more damage. .150 fire rate. Honey Badger is too small of a clip, as the Val. Yep. Oh. Probably just going to keep going until we unlock all the skins.
Let me to see.
Ah, we're alive. Lovely.
Dang. Where's your team? Tell me.
Go live for now.
Medic.
Guy in there.
How are you alive?
Peeking corner. Like I'm very certain you can't actually do anything about the voice down volume at all. It's just how loud it is. Do you think this game, like games in general, would have a normalization plugin in it, right?
Holy shit, right in the corner for 4. No.
Can't reach that in time, he's going away from us. We're live, guys, for now. What? Suicide vest. Yeah. I guess if you really want a singular kill that badly, you know. He somehow turned and insta-killed me. What? Oh! Yeah. They actually cleared them out? No. They're actually somehow taking C. They're taking C. They're taking C behind us. They're taking C behind us. I don't think you can lay down in water. Like, I was trying to lay down, but you couldn't. Sometimes the lay down gets bugged too, and you just can't lay down at all. Unrelated. Tried, guys. There's another guy. I think there's a guy behind me. There's a guy on the side of the crate on my right side, or on the other side of the crate. And then there's a guy in front of me behind the guy I just killed. All the clippy clops below us. How'd my teammates go past him? What? Dude, hipfire is so fucking weird. And it looks like they put claymores down. Yep. How the fuck did our team look like? You can't address the rest. Can I can't talk in squad lead because I'm not the squad leader. Yeah. This is where you talk in squad lead and you tell everyone that they took the point behind us. We cleaned them out. Someone see here, but I think majority of the squad's gone. It just takes one guy to completely respawn a squad. Behind you. Behind you, crate. Crate. Friendly's still alive there too. Up top.
Okay, but I said.
Oh! Buddy. You can just jump that. Went over the edge. And reverse polarity and run away. Why is there a fucking enemy here? Okay. Fucking shit. Alright. Alright. Yeah, look, our entire team just respawned. Good. And they have C again. Oh. Missed too many shots, guys. Like, look at this. We have D and everything, and we're still struggling to keep C. E2 grenade. Nice.
Or I have fallen. What a dishonorable man.
Bomb's dishonorable. In bed.
You there!
Is there a rope up here? What the fuck's going on? There must be a rope. Uh-oh. Oh. There's that. That's not good. Okay. That's not a friendly. What the fuck was her teammate doing? Oh. Lower the rope! Oh. Anyways. Whatever's going on over here. Yeah. Holy shit, I think we pushed them out of all objectives back. Respawn forward, guys. Respawn forward.
Yes, sir.
Dead body. That guy's actually dead. They're on literally every side. No! An RPG? Dude, they're like outside the building, like clamoring in. You could hear them. They didn't respawn, they're still at B. Good. Now they have D. Guy on my left. So you can put a 60-round mag on the Vector. You know, everyone was complaining about the Vector. Vector's so OP. Vector's fucking OP as shit. It's a good gun. But there's a lot of other guns, good guns. You can put a 60-round mag on the Vector, so a drum mag on the Vector. But that also lowers your run speed a lot. And why would you do that when you could simply use a P90? I don't know. And the P90 does more damage, it doesn't have the fire rate, and has very comparable DPS. Okay, making the entire hill red does not actually help us. I shouldn't have went there. I thought I was gonna be cheeky and catch the guys off guard that killed the other guy, and they're just still looking at the same spot he was in. Yeah. Back we go. Guy with a gun looking at me. Cool. Yeah, it's very laggy, as can be witnessed by him skiing around. We might swap squads here, guys. Looks like our squad's playing very passive backline. Looks like we have a lot of snipers, too. Those shining white dots are sniper scopes. I'm curious about that. There's a sniper behind my teammates over there. Okay. Alright. Let's change squads.
Run, Holder, run.
There we go. Look at this shit. Yeah. Tank.
Oh fuck. Fucking tank.
Now we gotta go kill the tank, maybe. Try and kill the tank. Or instantly die. Cool. Maybe they took C again. That's the enemy tank? Maybe.
Under the bridge, guys, there's a lot of them.
What bridge?
Over here
Oh.
on my teams. 2 of them in the corner. Nice. They're like 4.
Lasagna's done, guys. Oh my god. Do you think if we stand in a corner over here, we'll be fine? Like right here? Don't worry, we're fine. We are 100% fine. Alright. 1 second. I will be right back.
Gotcha. One thing. Let's do them. Got him. Oh, he's red. Got long way back there. Up top.
And am I alive? Alive. That is a miracle. There's a lot of bad guys running around me right now. Yeah. Go somewhere a little bit better.
I get top, I don't know how to.
See. Like they're camping the edge. Pretty good to die. The second level is really, really fucking open.
He's got that. Where's got camping area?
Oh shit.
No, there's a guy behind me too. Oh, I should have, like, so you get stuck in the loop where you just pull out your, like, you just try to reload your gun as fast as possible, when in actuality I should have pulled out my pistol. I probably could have killed him and then ran away and still been alive. Like, pulling out your pistol is actually a really big deal, and not doing it is sometimes a really bad idea. You just get stuck in the commitment loop. You can't spawn at you at C. Whoever's up top. There we go. Aw, you want to heal too? Aw. Wow. Oh, that's friendly. Very weird spot to find a friendly right there. There's an enemy right there. That's a really weird spot to find an enemy. Like, if there's a rope here, like, my teammates are right over there. They have ropes on Charlie, up the center. Yeah, like, people were complaining about the Vector, but that's just because they don't have P90 unlocked. Behind you, behind you. Ow! Vector, good gun. But there's a lot of good guns. The MP5 is still another good gun, too.
Chopper landed on the
Get your medkit. You guys know you can actually throw your medkits. That's a knower. 100% a knower. Not the first guy that's coming around the corner, that other guy that's wandering around the corner ADS while tilted looking at me. Still not as bad as last night. Like last night, and just a shitload of knowers. Was it last night or 2 nights ago? Like every fucking corner you go around, there's just a guy like looking at you ADS. I don't even know where they're coming from.
Sniper, hold on.
Maybe D to B? D to C, excuse me.
push from a different angle.
Sorry.
They still have B. Like, I don't really understand how the spawning objectives work. You can't spawn on them when they're blinking, but even when they aren't blinking, you can't always spawn on them. The game does not, like, do a good job of explaining the spawning mechanics at all in the game. Like, that B back there, even if they have it and it's solid, doesn't necessarily mean their squad can full respawn at it. And if you have all the objectives up to it, I believe you can spawn on it, but not always. So sometimes, but not always.
Pushed up. It's like that whole building up there, mountain there collapsed.
Yeah?
Damn right.
Take a drop down.
Still out of our country.
All different types, guys.
Tank to the right.
Who I seen, yeah.
See the feet? Holy fuck, he almost killed me too. Normally you can just one-shot him through walls. I don't know how he didn't die.
145.
And now they have seed. There's a tank shooting at this room. Just as an FYI.
Yeah. I see three of y'all.
Uh-huh. I don't know where the tank is either. So we left C, and then they just took C. This is what happens when I'm not around objectives, guys. They just take stuff. Making it easy for them.
I pinged it again. There's also snipers near Echo.
Yeah, right there. Oh my god, we're alive. Holy fucking shit. You gotta be fucking kidding me. There's literally an entire squad just sitting there on the stairs jerking off. Like, I could hear the feetsies where they're just chasing me through the floor. It was going wherever my feet went. Guy was ready for me. Not the guy that came out of the tower. There's a guy behind him, hiding behind the pillar, looking at me. This. Dude, the tank just went past you. Fuck is that? The tank just went past the sniper. He didn't even stop to shoot him. Okay. Alright. The fuck is that? No idea what they were doing. Guy from earlier? Huh. Just watching me? Their server clear? Oh my god, this is 56 against 46. Holy shit. Like I said, there's a reason you don't play less than 100 person servers late night. We were playing on a 127 person map, guys, with 56 people against 46. I guess there's only 8 minutes left. The reason we don't play this is particularly because these fucking maps take forever. Like, just like this one did. Christ.
Tank. Tank on the beach. Oh.
We're gonna get spotted. We're gonna get spotted. We're fine. We're fine. Nice. Guy that had a spawn objective back here. Like, if you want to play games like this, you can play like 60-person servers instead. 64-person servers, which are shorter games and they have less tickets, so the games don't last as long. Game's not balanced. They need to be, as mentioned before, they need to be more proactive. Oh. I never stopped to blow up explosives. I was like, I'm going to help someone out because they're going to step on that. Like I almost did, and then I died because of it. I also never heal people because it also gets me killed. The rope in here at one point. That go.
Dude, Johnson best suicide super with me earlier. I was fucking laughing. Yeah.
There's literally 5 ropes here. Yeah?
Like Echo. I was trying to get into rockets too, and there's 2 tanks. One of them wasn't marked.
But yeah, like late night, normally I do not play on less than 100-person server because it'll clear out on a 127 less than 100 people, which is what happened here. And basically it's a ghost town. Normally the servers merge, but I guess we didn't reach the threshold, or only maybe it merges at the end of the match. So we're probably going to get merged with another server. We can actually just wait and see if that's how it works out. Good. Like, this is completely empty now. I guess let's go J. Let's change things up here.
Just gotta lay down fire. When you push back.
Absolutely a ghost town. We're just gonna get sniped in the face from someone we're never gonna see. Alright, now let's go back the opposite direction. Guess let's go D. You're camping. Ah, there's a tank. Oh, there was a tank. Almost. I should have bandaged and just ran. I knew they were stalking me. Oh, the long run. Plus people 40 and 49. Oh my god. Just end. Just end. Basically, we're waiting for the time to time out because we can't kill enough people to actually end the match normally. Did he blow himself up? I think he did. Nice. And now the guy looked like a knower. And the guy that was running towards me outside, like he's coming over to say hi for some reason. He was there. We cannot. No seat available for your role in the vehicle. Yep. See. Yeah. I mean, I think it was alright up until like halfway through this match, and then it got really, really slow. God. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. This is a 127 server, guys. Holy fuck. Well, we're in first place. I think we got like 5 kills in the last 20 minutes. Alright, well, next server. That one's dead. I'm pretty sure it's going to merge, but we're just going to lose merge. Oh, it did merge. And I believe this is... District. District's pretty good. A lot of people seem to hate District. Is it full? Oh, pretty close to being full. 70. We'll do 70.
No, brother! Ah, my leg. Oh, brother.
They're actually dead. What the fuck? There's just 3 guys ADS looking down a tunnel. Okay. I killed your medic too.
Oh, you killed the medic!
Oh, I can't actually. Yep. So we can't. I couldn't go in the water because if I went in the water, I couldn't detonate the C4. Which is why I stood on it and just blew myself up. There was like nothing I could do. Notice how there's people in this match? Yeah, kind of crazy, right? Very different. They've definitely changed the sound a little bit. Does help. Oh. 3 guys are greater than 1, apparently. What? A frag grenade? On top of the teammates? What the fuck is that? Fine, as far as I know. Anything you can do. Oh, and looks like I'm going to reconnect on YouTube. No, for whatever reason. Nothing to do with my internet connection. There it goes.
Just staying right here.
Sniper?
Bleeding. Going up.
Okay. Relate to the party on that one. This is like perfect for snipers to look down this little alleyway here. Probably why we don't want to be there. These guys sniping at me. There definitely should be, like, they should leave a X on the map where you die. I don't have an X on the map. Well, they're trying to defend it. Yeah. Gonna start hitting. Very bad hit reg on that guy. We're just gonna start heading to the next point. Pretty sure our teammates can get that. No! No, don't look, don't look. Nice. What? He just put down the AP mine. I was wondering what he's doing. He looked like he's playing with his dick. Yeah, he's putting AP mines down. Good. preparing for the not-so-distant future. Yeah, I don't know why people dislike this map. I mean, obviously it has a Tarkov thing going, which is kind of obnoxious. It's very difficult to see people, and if people are cheating, it's just a... That's painful. That's pain. Just having a wall hack in this game is absurd. Two guys under the bridge. We're somehow alive. The fuck is this? Rando. That seemed personal, guys.
Bro, I fuck.
Do 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 do.
What is that?
That was waiting for C4.
Shit, we're
And we leveled up. Good. Good, good, good.
Here lies our soldiers who fought really well in the Vietnam War.
There's another guy. A lot of guys. I need to start C4ing when I see like little herds of people instead of shooting. That. Me too grenade! Me too!
Behind you guys, no.
Okay. Wow, enemies in front of us. Kill him? Ooh. Axes. How is he not dead, guys? Those are all headshots, too. Not all headshots, mainly headshots. We started firing on him probably half a second before he started firing at me. Maybe desync? I believe that's the same guy. Actually behind where we died earlier. There's a lot in the tunnel. Should have said that before I did. Holy shit! Look at all the people down there. Probably means the other side has just as many. Yeah. Very difficult to see through that with the kind of camel that guy's wearing. Chain link fence. Behind. Towards E. Towards E, guys. I thought those were teammates because of the people behind him at one point. Guess there was a guy shooting at me somewhere over here. Okay. Somewhere. We had something going on. Good. How are we alive?
No! Ultra!
That's not the right one. That is not the right one.
Is it in yet? He didn't put it in yet.
What are we doing? You guys are bad news. Fuck me. I was holding down the key. A lot of guys on the left over there. Get a juicy flank.
Oh no!
How is he alive? I hurt myself with that C4. How is he alive? I don't know. Oh, you can't lay down in water. I thought I was gonna lay down. We're just gonna respawn. Maybe go. They're definitely, yeah. So they're going C to E from right now, going clockwise. Taking C. Taking C. They're taking C. I bet we'll find a line of them right in here. They're in the red building. I think I died right here. No, I died like right there. Okay. I was just about to go right there and then jump in. They knew. They knew I was the primal threat, guys. Alrighty. Oh no! I thought the dead body was the guy shooting at us. It was not. That was not the guy. Now they're right here. That's a sniper. He's shooting at me. Fuck is he? No, I think there's a sniper still. Good, good, good. Lots of armor hits. Gotta be kidding me. Holy shit, they're on the other side too. Oh my god. They're like right... Where is that? Right here? Got on the other side of E. Or other side of the bridge. That's not where we want to be. That's still not where we want to be. Markers on them. Not reload. Sometimes when you're in the middle of an animation, like the animation doesn't finish or it doesn't register the key press. You have to redo it. Oh god, that was good. Good evening, Edwin. How's it going? Pretty good. Good, good, good. You got some hot P90 action happening? Must be close to quitting time if Edwin's in here. Flexing his power to end my stream. They're still trying to res that guy. That needs a grenade. We might be going back to Overwatch in the future here at some point. Yeah. Not quite. Almost, though. It's getting there. They all go, guys. B now. Yeah, this area is saturated with teammates. Okay. Half this game is finding enemies. Okay. Died to a bush Wookie. They're on the other side of the fence. Hmm. $25. You can't actually pass there.
Are you okay?
Yeah. How's he alive? How is that guy alive? Where are my bullets going? Claymore.
He's right there, he's right there.
Dude, I fucking drenched that guy in bullets. And he's like, what's going on? Like, I wasn't even getting armor hits. Just no regs. Do something a little bit different here. Oh, we got him. We still got that. And that was pretty... Actually, I don't think all of them dead. C4 is kind of weird. Hey. Nice. Didn't do super amazing. Not that bad, though, either. Hey, kill-wise, we're basically on top. What's really weird is if you get a map like this, which is basically just covered with fauna, and then you get someone that's like 120 kills, and you're like, I wonder how he could see people constantly. Hate the visibility. Almost intentional. No way that I play this map. I'm not playing any map at night. Time is it? Maybe we can do a short jaunt here if we can get a half full or a half done server. Broken? Good. Mm-hmm. Good. Oh, wax stand. Got okay. That's not where you want to be. You're gonna try. How's that guy alive? I have no idea. The bridge. See where our lines are. Sometimes it takes a couple deaths to figure out the lines, guys. What? He killed me! How the fuck did he kill me? I blew him up with C4. He was dead. He was already dead, guys. They got quite a Fortnite going on here.
Oh, right here. What the fuck? What is so many buildings in here?
I'm with him.
Oh, rice field.
What? Someone blew up my C4 in the air and killed me with it, but it didn't have a kill. Exactly sure what's going on there. Very weird. Didn't have a tag, so it's maybe I got sniped right before I blew up my C4 and the tiny bit of damage it did killed me.
All of your moms are getting.
Your grandma's dead. Your grandma's dead. Your grandma's dead. Your grandma's dead. Your grandma.
Good old rage, salty rage, makes everyone feel better. People need to understand that's a venting mechanic, guys. Normalize rage. Might die. We're alive for now. You have teammates in there. Now, I guess they're doing things. Let's try changing squads here to something better. Hey, look, we got teammates now. Love teammates. You guys walking in the open.
On us, on us, on us, on us.
We're here. Got your fence.
Fucking weak.
Dude, that guy took 5 million bullets to kill. This must be a 90 ping server. What you need to worry about, guys, is when people aren't raging, like horribly, is when you start to worry. There's a big difference. I remember when I played Modern Warfare, Advanced Warfare. I was going to become a console streamer. This is back in like 2014. I was going to become a console streamer because I was sick and tired of all the cheating on PC. Sick and tired. That was after my PlanetSide 2 stint. I had a short stint in Advanced Warfare. And one of the reasons I didn't become a console streamer is because the FPS is fucking terrible. Putting that aside, one of the things that they always did is like they fucking raged all the fucking time. Like on voice comms. And when Call of Duty 4, I think it was, not 4, Advanced Warfare came out, the remake of Advanced Warfare came out on PC, and we were playing that game and playing in whatever the big mode was, and people would rage on comms like all the fucking time. On open comms, they'd rage all the time. And then less and less people started raging, but only the console people would rage. And basically what happens is people are still angry at the game. It's not like they better manage themselves. Actually, another guy. Oh, I forgot to switch to Deagle. They just download cheats instead. As it turns out, why would you bother raging when you can just download cheats? You can pay for cheats and pay for a paid advantage for the shitty game that you hate playing. And then you don't need to rage anymore. Kind of a sad psychology truth. They're finding other outlets for the rage, which is just downloading paid cheats so they don't need to give a shit about the game anymore while playing the game. The other side of the map. Yeah, some of the guns definitely are pretty terrible. This game is completely different when you play with a good gun and when you play with bad guns. Completely fucking different. Like, you think you're just absolutely terrible and ass at the game when you play with a bad gun. Oh my god. We deagle him? Oh my god, I deagled the shit out of him! Yeah. Sometimes you can squeeze through. Rather not go into the forested area. Forested area is full of snipers. But yeah, it's kind of one of the sad truths you learn is like people found other outlets for their rage for the game. It's not that people don't rage. People still rage in 2023. It's just they instead found that they could just give less shits about the game if they cheat. And they'll show those guys good. It's like the evolution of raging. They just start cheating. You know, what happens when we go to the other side of the map, guys? Now we gotta go back. Guy has not... He's still alive somehow. He sat down. How's that guy alive? He's not alive. Please. I just threw a grenade. That's where we need to throw a grenade and run away. Or kill all of them with my P90, and I didn't do that. How that guy has not been sniped. Laying down the roof right now. Let's try going the other way. If we can spawn here. Fuck's the rest of our team? We're taking C, and we can't spawn on the bridge. No spawns for a squad. Taking C. They're taking C. They're taking C.
Yeah, left side, yeah, let's... Yeah, the left side.
And 3C4 on me. Good. Still alive? There he goes. This guy is below. That's not useful to us. Go down over here before... I think we're clearing them out. And good. Insurrection squashed. Lovely. And bonus game done. Good. It's not too bad. Short little jaunt here, guys. I gotta stick to my schedule though, so I don't completely fucker my sleep schedule. This game's a lot of fun. You definitely could... Wait, what? Did I do that? Definitely could best spend a shitload of time streaming this, guys. We're gonna call things here for this evening, guys. Tomorrow will be probably more of the Battlebits. But if you are new to the stream, make sure to hit the follow button on your select platform. I stream to Kick, Facebook, as well as YouTube Live every night from late night to early morning, GMT-6. So about 11 p.m. Central Standard Time to 4 a.m., give or take. It depends what's going on in my life, what's happening, etc., etc., guys. This is not my primary job. I have other jobs, which is why I have a really fucking weird streaming schedule, which I probably should fix, but I have not. Yeah. We're going to call things here for this evening, guys. Tomorrow will be more of the Battlebits. Good. We had some really good games. We had a 100+ game tonight here. Well, not technically 100+. We had a 100 game here tonight. Pretty good. On Pakistan. Very good. Good. But alrighty, guys. We are out of here for this evening. And that's broken. Great. Yeah, as I mentioned, I'm considering going back to Overwatch 2 and or Dead by Daylight. Maybe Dead by Daylight, maybe Overwatch 2. Probably Overwatch 2. So you guys can see some fairer gameplay, and then we also need to do competitive, and then we also need to do some tank gameplay too. We'll see how it goes, though. We're going to call things here for this evening, guys. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm out here for this evening. Thanks for watching my streams, always, and I hope you guys have a wonderfully fantastic Wednesday night and Thursday morning. Have a good day, guys.